YouTube has a Twitter account, and I thought I'd never see anything stupider than a code talker slash numbers station version of it, or possibly Donald Trump when he's not being cogent that day. Here's an assertion by Google that runs YouTube, a company that does literally nothing but run a website that you and I interact with on a daily basis. Many teams, including reviewers, have to physically plug into a special system to do their jobs. No, they don't. Because you don't actually let people do anything. You have a bot do it first, and then you have humans correct it later. When you send us an email that says, this was reviewed by a human, most of us have figured out that's a lie because there's nothing in some of the videos that are getting flagged over the last 2 or 3 years that a human would ever see as offensive or violating of rules. We all know this. The trouble with your company is we have figured out that it's based on code words or words spoken or tags. And even when we get around it, your bot system will assume that we've done something wrong. And we know that there's no human reviewing it, or more accurately, flagging it. It's been flagged by our community. No, it wasn't. Because in some cases, we actually tricked you by not letting the videos be visible for anybody to flag. The only thing that can do that is a bot, because the videos were private. They weren't reviewed by a human or flagged by community guidelines. So YouTube and Google lie. This is not a discussion anymore. With fewer people to review our content, our automated systems will be stepping in to keep YouTube safe. No, it's to keep you safe from getting people taking down videos. Or demonetize. Oh, wait a minute, you demonetize us anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Videos will remove than normal during this time, including content that does not violate our community guidelines. We know this will be hard for you. So this is the explanation. Our systems were built to use people and technology together. With fewer people available, if the system is unsure whether a video is a violation, it can't pull in a reviewer to confirm it as it normally would, and flags it anyway and erases it anyway. This is the part that's not listed. Our systems are built, typically the system isn't sure whether the video is a violation, it pulls in a reviewer to confirm. Well, if it can't get confirmation, what you're telling us is HAL 9000 just assumes it has power instead of understanding the word no. Also, some of your employees who don't give a shit about your non-disclosure agreements and your threats have told people flat out that you will not let them correct the bot. A bot routine, an automated bot, an AI bot, has to be told it's wrong or it will always be wrong. And they know for a fact that your company will fire them for overriding, or more accurately, overruling the robot. And the thing is that, again, I'm going to repeat this. No, when we get that message that says it was been flagged by the community, we know that's a lie. It's been flagged by a bot. Next, it wasn't flagged by anybody who works there because they don't have privilege to look at the video if it's unlisted and private. We know this because your company has done this enough times that we know that we shouldn't listen to you and believe you until you stop lying about this, stop doubling down, and admit this. Your bot goes through because it has privilege access, obviously, and it can take a video down. But if you don't have anybody who can tell the bot no at work, by the way, you don't really require a system for that. A person can review the video as an unlisted video that they get a link for while everybody else can't see it, except for me. Maybe if I upload one, I can see it and so can the reviewer, and have a human go through to the point and say, no, bot, that is not a problem. Overriding a bot doesn't require security passcode. Your automated system would send their account at Google, remoting in, which doesn't take any effort, a link to a video that everybody else was able to see, so there's nothing secure or private. And it would simply say, please respond, is this video a violation? And if there is no response, or if the human simply ignores the bot can't take the video down. Now, if the bot is very sure it's a violation for some reason, it should be able to be corrected anyway. But again, let's review. YouTube and Google do not correct the bot. They fire people for doing it. People who've quit the job in frustration have acknowledged this, especially people living in countries where you can't enforce the non-disclosure agreement rules. You can't punish them. Next, A bunch of us YouTubers have set up channels that have unlisted videos only. They got flagged, quote unquote, by the community. They're unlisted and private. There's no way they could be viewed. The only way this would happen is if your bot is going through arbitrarily doing this. And a bunch of us, most of us, went through and put certain words in. We volunteered to do this with a few accounts that we could make at the time to trick your bot into flagging things so we could find out what it was flagging. Because you kept lying about why you flagged things. This happened a while ago. And again, emphasis added, YouTube as a corporation and Google has always lied about this. People are getting shadow banned again. People are getting their video channels taken down. They're getting demonetized en masse for mentioning coronavirus, even audibly in a recording. You're burying people's videos. I understand doing this to get rid of the lies and memes, but you're doing this to people who debunk these things. Next, as we prioritize the health of our reviewers, the system will now need to remove some content without this human review. Or how about, it can't do it anymore because better safe than sorry, stop harming. You're already aware of the fact, whether you want to fucking stop lying about it or not, that your bot, which people rely on for doing targeted ads, and it's a broken bot. I keep emphasizing that. It's been broken for years and everybody knows it. Only a fool would believe that your bot works. It erases people's channels. Do you know how many YouTube creator channels that have been hit were test channels done by companies putting up ads or advertising companies themselves to see if the bot's broken? Use the same bot. If you can't pull in a human when the computer routine isn't sure, it should err on the side of doing no harm and not flag something because it has a track record of being wrong and should not be trusted with people's $1 million ad campaigns. It's that simple. If you guys won't admit your bot routine doesn't work, that's fine. Everybody else has. Nobody cares. We don't have to get your permission to get this acknowledgement. We don't need your acknowledgement. Every advertiser on the internet should decide to pull their ads because of the coronavirus, and we need to distance ourselves on social media. Social media distancing. With a hashtag, turn off the bot. Because the bot doesn't work. It'll show, when I enable ads, it shows me ads for things I don't give a damn about. Or it wants me to look at videos I don't care about. It's that broken. So we're supposed to trust this posting. I'm going to read it verbatim. With fewer people to review content, our automated systems will be stepping in to keep YouTube safe. Yeah, keep YouTube safe. Not safe for humans. More videos will be removed more than normal during this time, including content that does not violate our community guidelines. And then finally, the last line, which really made people furious with you, and you did it on purpose. We know this will be hard for all of you. Then don't fucking do it.